This is the Turfway Park Report for day 46 of our winter spring meeting, Thursday, March 30th, 2017. 9 races on tap, the temperature in the high 70 degrees, and as always, the polytrack is fast. The first race is a claiming event for the maiden filly 3-year-olds. The race 6.5 furlongs, claiming price $7,500. Scratch number 1 at Gypsy Trick. The morning line favorite after the scratch is number 3, Cat Dancing with Julie Burke. Close. And they are off. Little Hallie hopped right at the start, fast and clean beginning for Parker Elizabeth, who barrels on out. Through from between rivals comes Cat Dancing to her inside, Eye on the Money. The favorite, Sky Time Now, stacks up in 4th. A length and a half further back, racing from in between horses, Brenda's Gem, and after that slow start, the gray, Little Hallie, is at the back of the pack, just outside 4.5 furlongs to travel. And Cat Dancing has come through to the inside of Parker Elizabeth. These two now match strides as they pass the half-mile pole. Out in the 3 path comes Sky Time Now. She races in the 3rd position. Content to track along the rail comes Brenda's Gem in 4th. A link for the back. Eye on the Money is being niggled upon to keep pace. Still nothing yet from the lethargic Little Hallie, who's at the tail of affairs. First quarter 23-3. Now it's Parker Elizabeth who pokes that neck in front. Cat Dancing trying to re-rally along the rail. Sky Time Now set to strike 3 wide. Here comes Eye on the Money, looming large up on the outside as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Parker Elizabeth in the middle on the outside. Sky Time Now as they straighten away for the stretch drive, half mile, and a leisurely 47-1. So Parker Elizabeth got away with some soft fractions, and by the 8th pole, she's still in front by 2. Sky Time Now, the favorite, tried to pass as they pass the 16th mile pole. Parker Elizabeth turns away all challengers, and Parker Elizabeth, under a well-rationed ride by Alonso Quinones, wins the opener by 3.5. Eye on the Money was 2nd. Sky Time Now 3rd. Long way back to Brenda's Gem, who was 4th in 1:19.4. Number 5, Parker Elizabeth takes some virtually start to finish here to break her maiden. And start number 11, this 3-year-old daughter English Channel, is owned by Roland Fishbeck and Charles Logsden. Leading trainer Mike Maker trains, and leading jockey Alonso Quinones was up top for the winning ride. The winner, 760, 420, and 240. Second, number 2, Eye on the Money. Third, number 7, Sky Time Now. And fourth, number 4, Brenda's Gem. The winning exacta, 35.20. The try, $60.60. And the $2 super, $207.60. Running time for the 6.5 furlongs, 1:19.4. The second race is a claiming event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races in the last 2 years or never won 4 lifetime. The claiming tag, $5,000, the distance 1 mile. Morning line favorite from the Conley stable, number 2, Froster Frippery with Malcolm Franklin. Are online. They are off. Era Scrito comes barreling on out. Froster Frippery will keep tabs on him, and through from the inside comes Malleable. These 3 in a line, and now up on the outside, Wall Street will join that upper cluster a length in front of Squeeze the King, the favorite, who is 5th. Rue out wide in 6th, and last away early, Steel in Summer is 7th and last. 5 lengths off the pace as they head through that turn, approaching the 6 furlong marker. And it's Wall Street who sets up shop up top. Wall Street through that slow quarter, 25 seconds flat as they straighten up the backstretch. Wall Street has the lead by 2. Aeroscrito out in the center of the track races 2nd. Towards his inside, Froster Frippery 3rd. Down the inside, Stealing Summer is 4th. Rue out wide in 5th. Malleable making that middle move up on the far outside. And the favorite, Squeeze the King, is last, but he's only 5.5 lengths off the lead as they pass the half in the first half mile, 48-4. So Wall Street heads him into that far turn. The lead is about 1.5 lengths. Aeroscrito racing in 2nd. Froster Frippery in 3rd. Rue races 4th. Squeeze the King up a couple of spots. The favorite moving wide on the turn, but moving well. Then a link for the back to Malleable, and at the back of the pack, Stealing Summer. As they're rounding the far turn, they're just outside the quarter-mile pole. And the leader has been Wall Street throughout. But here comes Froster Frippery trying to edge on through along the rail. And in fact, Froster Frippery slides on through 3/4 and 1:13.2, and they turn him on down, and Froster Frippery at the 8th pole has a 2-length lead. The favorite, Squeeze the King, all out in 2nd. Aeroscrito battling on and fighting down towards the inside, 1/16 left, and Froster Frippery drawing away here. Froster Frippery, a beaten favorite in his last, but make amends today, wins the second race from Turfway by 4. Squeeze the King was 2nd, Aeroscrito was next, then came Rue in 1:39.1. Number 2, Frost or Frippery slides through a narrow opening along the rail at the head of the stretch, and that proves the decisive move here as number 2, Frost or Frippery wins going away for owner Jeff Allen, Billy Conley Trains, and Malcolm Franklin with that heads-up winning ride. The winner, $8.40, $4, $3.20. Second, number 5, Squeeze the King. Third was the 3, Eriscrito, and fourth goes 7, Rue. The exacta, $35.80. The try, $117.60. The daily double was worth $35, and the superfecta, $606. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:39 and 1/5 second. The third race is a claimed event for the fillies and mares to go 1 mile, no program changes. The morning line favorite at 9-5, number 5, Kate, and Abs Reward with Gabe Lagunas. They are racing. Quick in this stride is Puppy on a String, also Miss Venezuela, Kate and Abs Reward, Baja Bessie, and out wide there's No Tanks. Then a link further back, Kate and Abs Reward, the favorite as 1 horse beat, and that's Secret Betrayal at the back of the pack. Into the clubhouse turn, up top, Puppy on a String shows the way by just a length. Miss Venezuela now races in second. Baja Bessie to the inside. There goes No Tanks up to contest the pace in a 3-wide bid. Kate and Abs Reward taken in hand as she is fifth, about 4 lengths off the pace, and a separation of 3 to Mega Senna, and Secret Betrayal wags the tail. Up the backside they go. First quarter, 25 seconds flat. It's Puppy on a String to the inside of Miss Venezuela. These two match strides with 4.5 furlongs to go. No Tanks races in third. Baja Bessie's fourth. Kate and Abs Reward still races in the center track fifth, about 4.5 off the pace. Starting to close in early. Here comes Secret Betrayal, and that makes Mega Senna the last of the lot. Entrance into the far turn. And up top, Puppy on a String still shows it from the long shot, Miss Venezuela. No Tanks ranges up in third. Baja Bessie being ridden to keep pace. There goes Kate and Abs Reward. Up to the outside in a joint fourth, 2 lengths in front of Secret Betrayal, and Mega Senna is still last. Half mile time, 48 and 4/5 seconds. It's Puppy on a String to the inside of Miss Venezuela. On the outside, Kate and Abs Reward races an ever closer third. Baja Bessie needs a seam, needs to get out off that rail in fourth. 3/4, 1:13 and 4, and they're on their way home. And by the 8th pole, there goes Kate and Abs Reward, who strikes the front. Puppy on a String down along the inside, game in second. Baja Bessie came off the rail out in the center of the track, but with a 16th of a mile to go, Kate and Abs Reward is wondering about. She still shows the way, but Puppy on a String trying to re-rally these two to the wire, and a photo finish. Kate and Abs Reward to the outside. Puppy on a String re-rallying up the inside. The trio of placing judges have called for a photograph. Running time 1:41 and 1. Number 5, Kate and Abs Reward just hangs on. She was drifting in through the stretch run, but holds on over a late charging Puppy on a String who resurges up into that second spot. Number 5, Kate and Abs Reward, owned and trained by Kevin Fletcher, Gabe Lagunas. Up top, 440, 240, 220. Second, the 1, Puppy on a String. Third, the 4, Miss Venezuela. And fourth, the 2, Baja Bessie. Exacta, 14.20. The try, 29.70. The super, 181.40. Pick 3, $41. And the Roland Daily Double was $32.60. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:41 and 1. Tonight's fourth race, a claimed event for the fillies and mares to go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 7, Jocko La. Jockey change on the 9 to Corey Orm. And the morning line favorite, number 8, Pom Pom Power with Alvin Jimenez. And they are racing. And the starter called him in a perfect line. Pom Pom Power sending out. Also Macias Segaguchi, Cherokee Cali through from the inside. CO Sister is fourth. Image of Grace taking hand in fifth. She's covered up to the outside by Great Day. Then a link for the back. Down along the inside is Ad Melior. Then comes Stephen Me and Devil Alert. Up the backside they go, just outside the half-mile pole. And it's Cherokee Cali the favorite. Right alongside Pom Pom Power. These two through an opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Macias Segaguchi off that layoff races in third. Up to the outside, there's Devil Alert in fourth, as they have 3/8 of a mile still to go. Cherokee Cali, the favorite, still up top. Pom Pom Power still in chase mode in second. Macias Segaguchi coming under ride in third. Down on the inside, Devil Alert and Image of Grace are the next two, and CO Sister starting to roll along the rail as they run to the top of the stretch. And Cherokee Cali, the favorite, has had things her own way. She's off the turn with a 2-length cushion. Pom Pom Power being put to the test to hold second as Image of Grace is bearing down on her towards the inside. Down the center of the track comes Macias Segaguchi. All CO Sister was still late interest, but in the final 16th, Cherokee Cali at 3-5 is rolling home here. Cherokee Cali and Gilligan win it by 4. Pom Pom Power was second. Image of Grace third, tight for fourth, and I think that photo went to CO Sister in 1:12 and 2. Number 6, Cherokee Callie, the easiest of winners here as the favorite. She draws away to win for owner Mark Milliner. Mike Ford, the winning trainer, and Jack Gilligan was up top for the winning ride. Cherokee Callie, as the favorite, returns 340, 240, 210. Second, number 8, Pom Pom Power. Third, number 4, Image of Grace. Fourth goes 3, CO Sister. The Exacta, 940. The Try, 1760. The Daily Double, 980. The Super, 133.80. And the Pick 3, $39.90. Running time for the 6 panels, 112 and 2. Tonight's 5th race, a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last 6 months. The claiming tag $5,000, the distance a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 1, Cozy Kitten, and scratch 7, Thankless. Morning line favorite on the class drop, number 10, Tetra Datum for Dane Kabisky.
Riley Cox with the button, they're at the post. They are off. Slight stumble from Most Wanted, but a fast beginning for Discreet Glenn, who comes on out. Dynamical will keep tabs to the inside. These two look to cross over in front of Fasano, who rides the rail in third. Through from between horses, Arboretum is next. Then comes No Time to Kid. Right to his outside, the favorite Tetradrom will stack up 5 deep onto the run of the clubhouse turn. Then a link for the back down along the inside, about 6 links off the pace, races Hello People. Then a link to Moon Gun, and at the back of the pack is Most Wanted. 12 lengths from top to bottom as they circumnavigate that first turn. They pass the 6 furlong marker, and the first quarter was 25 seconds flat. 3-time Polytrack winner Discreet Glenn leads him up the back stretch in front by 2.5 lengths. Dynamical races along in the second position. Fasano to the inside of Tetradrom. They are third and fourth and 6 lengths in front of Hello People, who races fifth. Starting to close in, Arboretum moves an ever closer 6, then a separation of about 5 lengths back to Moon Gun, who starts to roll past the half, 49 and 3. Discreet Glenn lead is now a link. Here comes the favorite Tetradrom up to attack to the outside. These two are 3 lengths in front. Here comes Hello People and Arboretum. They are moving in tandem, third and fourth on that far turn run. Also, No Time to Kid from the back of the pack is really rolling as they round the far turn, 3/4, 114, and they run to the top of the stretch. It's Discreet Glenn to the inside. Tetradrom. Corey Horm has yet to move. Hello People rides the rail in third. Arboretum continuing to grind away and forth as they straighten away for the stretch drive just outside the 8th pole. It's Tetradrom, shows them up top. Hello People switches to the outside. Down along the inside, Discreet Glenn. They're in deep stretch. It's Tetradrom, but here comes Hello People up to the outside. Discreet Glenn back to the inside. They race down to the wire. Tetradrom and Hello People in a driving Florence photo finish in 146 and 1.
Number 2, Hello People, needed every inch of the racetrack, but got up right on the square to defeat the favorite. Number 2, Hello People, owned by Louise Hoagland, Mike Ford Trains, and Jack Gilligan, the winning rider. Number 2, Hello People, $15, $6, $3.20. Second was the favorite, number 10, Tetradrom. Third, number 8, Discreet Glenn, and fourth, the 1-8, No Time to Kid. The Exacta, $59.40. The Try, $136.30. The Super, $914. The Pick 3, $52.60. Pick 4, $205. The Daily Double, $28.20. And the Pick 5 for 50 cents, $818.35. Running time, 146 and 1. Tonight's 6th race, a maiden claimant event to go a 1 mile. Morning line favorite number 2, Guilty Streak on the class drop for trainer Helen Pitts, Blossy.
And they are racing. And Curlin Cool caught a flyer, quick into stride as well from between horses, comes Guilty Streak. Also joining the upper cluster is Sacred Promise. Down along the inside, Maccabee. They stack up 6 in a line on the run of the clubhouse turn. On the inside, Maccabee, but now the favorite Guilty Streak will take over. Guilty Streak shows the way. There goes Private Spot, tugging hard against Bracho up to the outside of Sacred Promise. Down along the inside, Maccabee on debut races in fourth. 3 lengths further back comes Curlin Cool, then a separation of 4 to Big Buck on debut, and Arch Madness on the stretch out is last. He must be 12 lengths off the lead through a slow opening quarter of 25 and 3/5 seconds. It's Guilty Streak. The big class-dropping maiden shows the way by a half a length. Sacred Promise pressing to the outside in second. Maccabee, the first-time starter, rides the rail in third. Curlin Cool in a tight spot there in fourth. A length for the back, Private Spot. Still keen to go on for Bracho in fifth. 4 lengths further back, Big Buck, and then a separation of about 8 or 9 lengths back to Arch Madness, who still trails half mile 49. And for Controlled Tempo up top for Guilty Streak still shows the way. There's room at the fence for Maccabee to come on through. These two are now almost on even terms, a length in front of Curlin Cool, who's being churned upon to keep pace. Now Private Spot has been given some rein by the jock, and he starts to close in as they run at the top of the stretch. Guilty Streak has left the rail open for Maccabee, and Maccabee comes through. These two on even terms just outside the 8th pole. Guilty Streak being put to the test. Maccabee, a pestering presence down along the inside. They're just outside the 16th mile pole. Guilty Streak being churned upon, but now Maccabee got through, and Maccabee on debut, well met here. Maccabee will win it with Julie Burke by a length in the end. The favorite Guilty Streak was second, Private Spot third, Curlin Cool was fourth.
Number 1, Maccabee gets through on the inside under a well-timed ride by Julie Burke. This 4-year-old son of Street Hero wins on debut for the Hartwell farm of Robbie Lyons. The winning trainer, Jimmy Corrigan. Julie Burke up top. Number 1, Maccabee as the upset winner, 38.60, 965.60. Second, the favorite, number 2, Guilty Streak. Third, number 5, Private Spot. And fourth was the 6, Curlin Cool. Exacta 85.60. The try, $177.10. The daily double, $426.60. Super, $862.20. The pick 3, $236.90. Running time, 1:40:01. Tonight's 7th race, a maiden claimant event to go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 4 Ohio Student. Morning line favorite at 7-5. Number 6, Giant Breeze with Perry Oots.
Come on, JW's in. They're at the post, and they are racing. Giant Breeze, the favorite, blast out. There goes Backbeach Road to the inside. On the far outside, come on, JW. He's close up today. He's racing in the second position. Then a link further back comes Show Me Gold, followed up by Numbers Never Lie. Then a separation of 2 to 20. First time starting. Congrats to Kukos. And at the back of the pack is Lusu. Up the backside they go. They're just outside a half-mile pole. Giant Breeze is being pressured by Come On JW to the outside. These two are linked in front of Show Me Gold, who comes through from the inside. There's Backbeach Road along the rail. Lusu starts to run on, and Congrats to Kukos is closing in as the field rounding the far turn. And Come On JW takes over. Come On JW up top in front by 4. Through from the inside, Back Beach Road. Up on the outside, Numbers Never Lie. Congrats to Kukos has switched off cover as they straighten away for the stretch drive. And Come On JW has the lead by a length and a half. Back Beach Road grinding away to the inside. Numbers Never Lie has kicked it into top gear, and Giant Breeze rides the rail outside the 16th pole. Come On JW. But here's Congrats to Kukos rallying up to the outside. Congrats to Kukos pushing on by, and Congrats to Kukos in start 21 breaks the maiden here in 1:12:2.
Number 2, Congrats to Kukos, allowed to settle far back in the early going, but kicked it into top gear down the lane and drew away to win to break his maiden in his 21st career start for owner Cirilio Goristieta, the winning trainer Alejandro Gonzalez, and the winning jockey Alex Contreras. Congrats to Kukos, $10, $480-$260. Second, the 8, Come On JW. Third, the 1, Back Beach Road. Fourth, 6, Giant Breeze. Superfecta, $1,067. The pick 3, $614.90. Daily double, $241.40. The trifecta, $262.60. The exacta, $170.40. Running time, 1:12:2. Tonight's 8th race, a allowance optional claimant event to go 1 mile. Jockey change for the 1A to Gabe Lagunas. Scratch the 2B French Badge. Morning line favorite, the entry from the 48 Flat Racing Stable. Passable Canyon and Run Malibu Run.
And they are off. Poncho stumbled leaving the starter gate. Unseated rider Alex Contreras. Contreras back on his feet as they head into the clubhouse turn. It's the favorite, Impassable Canyon. Sets up shop up top. Shows the way by a length. Cup of Joy racing the second position. Aesop out wide in third. Down on the inside, Patty Not Patty is fourth. Crooked Court's fifth. Then a link for the back, Two-Step and Groom, and a separation of 6 to Run Malibu Run. So it's a 48 flat entrance, or playing the bookends here. Impassable Canyon, the one's up top. He's in front by a half a side. Aesop races into second position. A link for the back, down along the inside, races Patty Not Patty. Through from between horses, it's Cup of Joy. As they continue the run down the backstretch, out wide is Crooked Court, separation of 3 lengths back to Cup of Joy, and the 2 back markers are Two Step and Groom, and Run Malibu Run starts to close in through a half mile in 48. And 1/5 second, they make their entrance into the far turn. Impassable Canyon shows the way by just about a half a length now. Aesop, with that continuous token pressure to the outside, is second. A length for the back, Patty Not Patty. Off that layoff, racing third. There's room at the fence for Patty Not Patty as they round the far turn. Let's see the loose horses up top. See if he drifts out here. The rail's open for Patty Not Patty. Impassable Canyon is racing along in second as they turn for home. On the inside, Impassable Canyon down along the rail. It's Patty Not Patty. And Aesop floated out wide by the loose horse as they have an 1/8 of a mile to go. Impassable Canyon under siege as Aesop is bearing down to the outside, down the stretch, inside the final 16th of a mile. And Aesop has striked the front. Aesop is going to win it here by about a length in the end. Impassable Canyon was second. Run Malibu Run third. Then came Cup of Joy in 1:38 and 2.
Number 7, Aesop, rallies on the far outside, and despite the loose horse interfering with him through the stretch run, he does get up to win for owner Brett Bresser, trainer Chip Brownfield, and Malcolm Franklin in the winner's circle for the second time tonight. Aesop, $6, $240, $260. Second one, Impassable Canyon. Third one, a Run Malibu Run. Fourth, number 4, Cup of Joy, finishing fifth for that super number 3, Patty Not Patty. Exacta, $16.20. Try, $30.40. Double, $46.80. Super, $202, and the pick 3, $280.60. Running time was 1:38 and 2. Tonight's 9th race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares. They'll race 1 mile. Jockey change on the 3 to Eddie Zuniga. The favorite, number 6, Jetson, Pretty Girl, with Alonso Quinones.
And they're off. Slow start for Goose Skywalker, but it's Jutson's Birdie Girl who's sending on out. Also quick into stride, there's Apple's Last Chance up on the outside. Hope to Shine, and I'm in Fashion. Spendin' Spree's riding behind that top cluster, and a link for the back. Racing up after that poor start, Goose Skywalker. And then on the far outside, it is Holy Habit. Separation of 2 lengths back to the 2 back markers. That's the entry mates of Moha Negrota and Diamond Danella. They round the far turn, approach the backstretch now. First quarter was hot, 24 and 3. So it's I'm in Fashion shows the way to the inside. Jutson's Pretty Girl up on the 3 wide side. Hope to Shine. These 3 are 4 lengths in front of Apple's Last Chance, who races fourth past the 4.5 furlong marker. Right to her outside is Spend and Spree. Holy Habit out wide on the course. Then a link for the back comes Our Ruth and Goose Skywalker, and still the 2 trailers are Moho Negrota and Diamond Danella. Half mile, 48 and 4. So quick tempo for the trio of Jutson's Pretty Girl, I'm in Fashion, Hope to Shine. They are 3 in a line as they head into the far turn. Here comes Apple's Last Chance closing in. Also Holy Habit moving well and finishing with interest on the far outside as they run to the top of the stretch just outside the quarter-mile pole. So Hope to Shine takes over. Jutson's Pretty Girl is second. Here comes Holy Habit with that 3 wide bid through from between horses. Apple's Last Chance, and I'm in Fashion starts to stagger like a OTR regular as they straighten away for the stretch drive. 4 across the track. It's Jutson's Pretty Girl emerges. Here's Apple's Last Check with that fresh challenge to the outside. Holy Habit continuing to grind away, and from the back of the pack, running down the stand side, here comes Our Ruth with a full head of steam. It's Apple's Last Chance just from Jutson's Pretty Girl, and all of a sudden Moha Negrota exploding, but it's Apple's Last Chance who hangs on by a neck. Moha Negrota rallied to be second, tight for third in 1:41 and 3.
Apple's Last Chance pulls the upset in the nightcap, owned by Grimaldi Vasquez, Ivan Vasquez Trains, and Johnny McKee up. The winner, $37, $20, $14, $11. Second, the 1, Moha Negrota. Third, number 6, Jutson's Pretty Girl. Fourth, number 7, Hope to Shine. And fifth, the 3, Our Ruth. No winners in the high 5. Carry over in tomorrow's card, better than $6,320. The winning exacta was 4-1. That was worth $219.80. The trifecta for $1, 416, comes back $515 even. The daily double of 7 and 4 was worth $128.80. The winning pick 4 for 50 cents, $5,167.75. Running time for the nightcap, 1:41 and 3. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday edition of Racing from Florence, Kentucky. Live racing returns Friday with a first post of 6:15. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.